We are back in the farm that has had Bigfoot sightings. I'm not going to show you the back of the farm because it's their house, but I'm going to show you last week's episode over here where this feeder is. That's where they saw the creature. We got something yesterday on infrared right over here, but we're going to walk off in this this thicket and see if we can see something. We've been hearing wood knocks quite a bit, so we're going to see if we can maybe get some movement. A couple weeks ago, one of the ladies that lives here saw a creature right here. She was going toward this green field, and she's walking right like this, and all of a sudden she turned and it was right over here. And so we saw some movement, real subtle out here, and we're gonna them crows are cutting up about something. You hear them?
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting a lot of movement over here. I want to let the camera sit here and just feel. I'm hearing some stuff and I'm seeing stuff that I can't really place what it is, and I don't really want them out here. Let's move forward a little bit. And we're going to try to be real quiet. Now this place is very swampy. And the crows, they're upset about something. A lot of times they'll tell on a creature. They are cutting up. Now if you're ever in the woods and you get lost, this stuff here, hard to palm, you can eat. I'm sure we'll have some survival experts chime in on it. And good. I like experts. And that was a wood knock there. Did you hear that wood knock? talking to the farmer in my earpiece. They heard it too. Did you hear that, guys? They heard it too. Alright, guys. We made our way into this little swamp. Them crows are really cutting up, I think, because I think something's over there. They're also telling on us. Alrighty, guys, we're back at the main ranch, and I'm going to show y'all something. Notice some movement right out there. It looks like something is standing right there. I lost it, damn it. Keep being drawn to that spot right there. Alrighty, guys, I'm back over here. I'm trying to flank. There's something out there I saw watching the house a while ago. So guys, here's the house again. Over there's the feeder where the creature was seen. And that's exactly what it was doing, was eating corn. And they've seen it a number of times in this little cut over place where they logged. I'll tell you, I'm hearing a ton of wood knocks from this area here. Another encounter that happened right here at this tree stand here was the older gentleman was hunting. He come out down right through here, and he was right here, and he said he heard a kind of like a growl, and he turned, and he said he could see it right through that area, right there, standing there. And when he come off the tree, the shooting house, he's like, I don't know how he didn't see it. So let's set the camera up and just film and watch. That's me. I tell you folks, I'm getting a creepy ass feeling, and I really don't know why. I don't see anything. I don't see any movement. I'm scanning with my thermal, but you know, it don't mean anything unless something's moving in front of it. Alabama Paranormal Bigfoot. How's everybody doing? Well, we are still on this property. It's real close to where the hunter was found. And we are shooting down through here. And the reason why I'm shooting down here is one of the guys that worked with the farmer last night saw a creature cross right in front of here. Now, there's a green field on down there that we're fixing to go to. Last night we sit up here and we put a bunch of cameras out. And we basically left static cameras, thermals, infrared, and just let them shoot. And we camouflaged them up a little bit. So we'll see what we've got from them things. Like I was saying, last night we spent some time out here and we left the recorders out. Now the last 3 days have been very productive. I bet I've got 60 hours of footage to go through. This camp, this little ranch, has had some major Bigfoot activity and has major activity. I think pretty sure I've caught some stuff on camera. There's not been very many tracks found down here at all. One or two. Most of the sightings have happened with a family up at the house. Seems to be drawn to them big open windows. And a few of the workers that work here. Whenever they put the cameras out, they do notice a surge in activity. Not cameras. When they put the feeders out, the corn feeders. So I think these creatures are probably eating corn. They almost have to be eating corn. Alright, we can go down a little bit more, guys. We're at this green field. I just saw a deer go in here, and it jumped in there, went back, and then it come back this opposite direction. So I don't know if it saw something or what, but we're gonna sit here and film for a couple minutes if we get anything. The one tracks that have been found in this field. They've planted it over. So I haven't really noticed any more tracks. One thing about this field is they killed some deer over it, and a couple years ago a guy had killed a deer in this field and literally got out of the tree stand, and by the time he got to the tree stand, something had gotten the deer. That fast. And they were pretty sure a big cat had did it until they had found the tracks. They came out to the middle of the field, got the deer, and walked off. I keep seeing movement here. It could be a deer, but keep your eyes out. Alrighty guys, we're at this Two Feeders. I want to tell you a story. A couple of months ago, the fellow that owns this property, this ranch, was out here with his wife, and he was checking his corn. He puts his corn out for hogs. Sometimes he'll come out and shoot hogs and deer, and he come out and he was over here on the other side right there checking the corn. He thought he saw a snake in the corn. It wasn't a snake. He pulls up his head and he sees a creature right over there. Except it wasn't a big creature. It was a little small one. He said it was about 4.5, 5 feet tall, just sitting there watching him. And he said it kind of freaked him out and his wife. And hold on a second. Hey guys, I want to tell y'all a story. We're going to do a little filming here. The guy that owns this farm puts out this feeder for hogs. He loves to hunt hogs and everything, and he was very excited because he'd put the feed out and it'd be gone like in a day. And he was thinking, you know, there's a lot of hogs on this property. He'd come up and he wouldn't find any kind of hog prints. So he come up one day and put 2 bags of corn in, went home, come back that evening and the corn was gone again. So he was in there looking, just trying to figure out what was going on. And he looks right over here, and he said where this pine tree is right here, he was standing about right here. He said a little head popped out of that pine tree. And he says about 4.5, 5 feet tall. just popped out and looked at him, little bitty creature. And he said he stood there and just didn't know what to say. It freaked him out pretty bad. He's like, what? And all of a sudden, the thing just disappears behind the tree. He sits there and looks even more, and he figures, well, is it still there? And so he comes around right here, and it was gone. Basically, the creature had ran off straight behind there. When you talk about these creatures and you talk about their stealthiness, I don't think people really realize how stealthy they are. I mean, these things are amazing. And they can be within 5 or 10 feet of you and you won't even know it. Let's see if I can get out this shadow. I do believe these things eat corn. Got a little movement. Guys, I got a little movement to my behind me. So I'm going to sit right here and y'all look, and I'm going to turn this opposite direction.